people that can keep up.
There we go. Wow. A double dose of Colossus, and if that doesn't cure all your ails, it's an exposure, a den, and a raid for the entire series. Last match of the day, Brum. Let's get it. Up to our P1 and Skies and Kreb on the early time. A lovely, clean red feed for G2 Minnesota. They'll be wearing the red trunks and in the white LA Thieves.
That's all for it. They're going to be happy to see that one. That is exactly how you want to start right now, keeping things cool, calm, and collected. Every single kill has gone their way.
And so far, I mean, well set up for the next. But here we go, the LA Thieves bounce back. The counter-attack towards the first hard point. So far, not spectacular. Abizi and Niam get themselves involved over the top of those Skies. Nice pick up there before he can hit the ground. Terrestrial can't keep that foothold there. So G2 down. Now the push towards P2.
Yeah, first pinch there from G2. Well, the next toss is going to be for LAT, and they've got everything covered. Working on the tunnel pinch. Kremp has it covered, but you can see at least the time right now going to be exchanged. P1 done and dusted, and it's effectively a tied-up game going into new. All the players crawling around, the LAT gonna have it under lock and key. They win the initial time.
Yeah, that kill from Abizi there. Seals it. Watching out for the P1 hit, not gonna happen, and now over towards time. All the way to the deep back right, we're gonna go for the LA Thieves. They've got themselves on time, but can they survive the attack? No! Oh, 3 dead. G2 are in.
Soaring and flying as well to make that one happen. They created the verticality, going above Scrap's head. Now Abizi trying to make the patient play, wait for his teammates, wait for the kills to fall into his lap. There's one, there's two. That is a 3-man wipe in Estriel. Last man on time gets overwhelmed. The breaks right now for both teams on point.
Yeah, back-to-back 3 deads, 3 deads. That's what we like to see here. 20 seconds to go on P2. So the great outdoors will soon go. Right now, Scrap, the man on the tunnel. Great position to find himself in. No second as Estriel gets a pair. Look at Hydra to stop the flow of time, and they're a little bit of a contest here. And Kremp, well, wicked work there, dodges the barrel as well. Rotation down. G2 will be the first to touch new time.
Yeah, and just like P1, it is effectively a tied-up game after this hill falls. And well, on new time, great damage out of Scrap. No kills. Niam trying to look here for the trades, but G2, teamwork absolutely on point. Every single gunfight they take is a 2v1, but maybe Hydra finesses just enough for LAT to make it into time.
Slips and slides in there, slicker than the guy with the rocker jersey and the mullet as he makes himself right on the time. What a turn. Now the LA Thieves are in the lead.
Yeah, and Abizi holding down the front line. He's got the coverage. He's got tunnel pushed out. Everything right now singing sweet. And as far as Colossus go, this has been a very stable game for both of these squads in the long term. G2 happy for the spawns, but this is too much time to give away. LAT officially creating some distance.
Holding on. Nice 3 spree here, and halfway towards the Hellstorm for Abizi. Hydra. Hello, Land. He's going to get in the mix. No way he walks away with that. Mamba sees to it. Over 70 points now across the LA Thieves. This P3 treat them very well. Bad news though, they have to go towards the bottom left-hand side of the map. Niam, right place, wrong time. Abizi, can he get it done? No. 3 dead. G2 are in again.
He had a 3 spree from Mamba as well, and that is the perfect time to do it. Make it all 4 in the feed as Hydra falls as well. So they got the trophies set up on the new time. P1's going to be open, and so is the front. Sky's doing what he can, but he's traded out. LAT taking it out.
Hanging it out. Here we go. Mamba down. Another 3 dead. And again, back-to-back breaks. You might get in the hard point first, but you typically get your ass handed to you quite quickly afterwards. Trades again on the backline complete, and it's a 3v3 until everyone comes back from spawn. But for now, that's great for the LA Thieves. The lead still getting bigger.
Starting to walk over him as well. The kill disparity right now, non-existent. That's Scrap on a 4, but the lead just tremendous. LAT, the breaks have been clean and easy. Mamba doing what he can on the front line with the pistol shot. Well, not good enough. Granted, the backup is there. Another break through the front. Frankly, neither one of these teams can hold on.
Can't hold on. They're not making it work in the holes, and right now we're looking at that game flow. It's been a relatively even contest, not much separation as we go back into P1. Our second set of hard points now. Still about a 30-point game. Nothing spectacular in the kills department. A lovely clean start here for the Thieves.
Well, Niam, you expect him to fall. Yep, the trades are there. Sky's on point. This is G2 in the time, soaking it up, but nonetheless, it's still LAT with a 20-point lead.
LA Thieves starts strong. Second set looking good. Let's go for a listen in.
I'm watching two times. Oh, she's got PC. Yeah, 1, 2, let me get one more. What we do? One shot. Yo, 2 and 2, 2 blue, one time.
Caesar.
2 blue.
He's on our side.
Nice. You saw their blue door. Their blue door. Spawn deep yellow here, guys.
They need our toss.
I need a time. Need a time. Alright, I can't be ready. Maybe statue. Hearthstone time.
There's that time. Mamba, watch out. One more.
Out of water. Out of water. Out of water.
One more there. One more there. He slid our side. Slid our side.
Out of water.
One's on the
Watch out,
side.
you water.
I'm near the time. I'm near the time.
Stay alive. Let you run again.
One's our side showing.
I'll see you guys. Ready.
He slid out. He slid out. He's on our side stairs. He's on our stairs.
Yo, statue. Yo, watch out on top. Watch out on top. There's two there. Nice. Mamba was weak.
Nice.
He killed one out blue.
And blue.
Take your time. I spawn water here.
Nice.
I need to do. Yo, from me. Watch out hitting front new. Watch out hitting front new. Nice. Three.
Stay alive. Spy in the back.
Yo, repitch top mid. Nice. Repitch top mid. I did it.
I'm holding the back.
Heard you. I have your side door.
Yeah, send me in the back.
Heard you. I have your side door. I have your side door. Watch. Jump in our pit. Look side door. Yo, what's your team dead? Nice, give me side door. Side door, jump me front. Watch out.
Last guy.
Stay alive. Nice. Give me the back. I'm repitch top mid.
I'm just saying
Hard kills.
Hard kills. I hear you.
P1. Watch out at P1. He went side door. He went side door.
Set it.
That's it. Let's go. I'm trying for you. Chow me. I'm going straight to new. Take your time, man.
I don't see him front statue.
Could be. Yo, on me new
I don't
Mamba.
see a statue.
Mamba new.
Inner statue? I don't see him.
All right, take your time.
He went tunnel. I'm needing the left side.
They're all new. I'm gonna rip
Need it. I'm gonna need the left side. One.
Yo, one shot in their inner hitting.
I need one in tunnel.
Time. Nothing pushed down blue time.
Yo, once they're back
Yo,
hill.
nothing inner hitting. Make time here. Charlie closed in. I have your
Yo,
inner
back
hitting.
hill. Caesar out of the play.
Heard you. Inner hitting weak crimp.
Very disciplined, very calculated. BZ's got the Hellstorm LAT on point. We're thinking they're going to be barking on the comms, but right now, cool, calm, and collect.
Couple of deads, couple of nices, and with good reason. Neon, what a kill there. Fourth in a row now on himself at the time as well, and over halfway to his own video Hellstorm. Can't get all the way to the top there, but it will be fun. Great shots in the Mamba, not enough for the kill. But the rest of the boys there are going to be there to reinforce this P3 hardpoint. And once again, look at that scoreline. LA Thieves throughout the lift of it. Fantastic work.
Yeah, get that pack up and ready to go. That is 3 more in the feed there from LAT. Make it all 4. They don't block the spawns, but once again, on that P3 time, they just soaked it all up. They have built themselves a massive lead. And Minnesota, crimp losses, maybe no longer.
Still a little bit of time to get this one done, but I mean, G2 have been paused at 115 for quite some time. The hardpoint will be theirs as it opens the first sweet touches of time deaths.
And BZ calling it the Hellstorm as well. Last time they broke through the front, now they're trying to bring it with utility in the sky.
There we go. A hardpoint, you can cause a bit of damage on there, but most of the players have been taken care of, so only Skies, who does manage to dodge it, but he can't dodge the Thieves. Here they come. Now to the right-hand side of the map, G2 have to fly.
I mean, that's just exquisite. Their breaks have been on point all game long. The P2s and the P4, the money sequences, well, they have cashed out a 70-point lead now in Hydra. Waiting for the kills to fall to his lap. It is the crossfire ball, crossfires, but G2 have done enough. They've gotten the break. Now 20 more seconds they're trying to hold on to.
Finally managed to get themselves back into the scoring position. 15-odd seconds to go here. Another set is on its way. Can G2 finally get the last moments of Scrap? It looks like they will be, but Scrap, the man himself there, picks up the last few. So, more time for the LAD. Oh, no, not Scrap. Once again, the old Scrap shift.
And just happy to get that as well. Right now, G2 having to fight for every single second, and there is simply no room to breathe. They've been getting bullied out from start to finish at this point. 60-point gap we have in a P1 to LAT, fully dominant.
Near great work with the shots there. P1 once again, Thieves are in. And a bit of a crossfire here. Mum's going to have to back up. And he doesn't, so he goes down to BC Code and brought. And Neon finds another man on time, still alive and kicking. Reinforcements showing up in a big way. And the cavalry now from the LA Thieves get the break in on time. Crimps down as well. Extra the last man up, and he gets it. Back and forth P1.
I mean, this is bully ball as well. P2 on P1s. These guys have actually been menaces. Their funnel system on point. Their floods have been consistent. They have statue control as well. Starting to cut down the deficit just a little bit. Now only a 45-second gap between these two teams. But that is 3 players from LA soaring to P1, looking for the break as well.
Look at the kills. Look at the carnage. Oh my, back again. Onto a BZ. In towards time, and again, it's just as much damage as you can possibly get to these players, trying to soften them up on the attack towards P2.
And the most punishing thing has been these money hills, just like the P2. It is G2 here first. They cannot afford to get broken.
Once again, on the early row, and it's going to be another 3 dead, another clean break. You may as well have got it, Thieves. They're in. Very much at the business end of map number 1 right now. G2 are split. G2 now scrambling to find themselves towards time. A perfect pitch is on. Can Hydra capitalize? No, 2 dead. Din gets the last man.
And again, every single time, the ring around the rosy game, they are just able to battle out. G2 cannot play keep away. LAT, 2 on form, 2 on point. They do not have to outslay to make this happen. This is dead even in the kills column. They're just a better team.
Last chance to stay alive here, boys. G2's got to get it going. Scrap down. It's a couple. The pressure towards B1 is not going to go anywhere, and the LA Thieves still in firm control. That should be it, folks. Map number 1 as Hydra pads the stats. The LA Thieves, they walk away with Colossus in their hands.
Making light work of it as well. Any nerves, any fear, well, no more on that stage. The laughs are already out.
The laughter and the joy, the elation. A nice big Hellstorm there and a super patient Abizi on that P2. Perfect hold, great comms, and all through that listening. Fantastic work from the LA Thieves. First map goes their way. And for G2 Minnesota, again, a map that we have given them the Kremp Losses title on. Kremp has not quite been that same player on the map for quite some time.
And everyone that has played rank play knows how punishing that map can feel. So Minnesota just played a nightmare of a game. And for LAT, it feels like clockwork. The teamwork on point. Quite literally, every single P2 and P4 break they needed to get, they did so in a matter of moments. I mean, genuinely, the first 5 seconds, they just walked straight through the hill. And I mean, feet up. How often do you see it busy? 22 and 23, the 2 minutes inside of the hill, and even in the comms, no over-aggressive, no screaming the deads, no getting chaotic, nothing out of control. That was efficient gameplay.
Yeah, objective kills, 12, 7, 10, 14 for the LA Thieves. They were living on time, and they were dying on time as well. Wicked stuff. Well, 250 to 170, ladies and gentlemen, just north of 10 minutes. And that'll be that. Look at the highlights, and most of it, the LA Thieves.
And again, you're going to just see them breaking through every single hill. That is a front break there we just witnessed on P4. Then they get the opportunities to hold it. Little moments of Estriel going on a 5. Mama had a little bit of a spree at one point, but most everything 12. And this is Abizi sitting on this P2 hill for basically the entire full 60. Left it at the final 10, but Minish's feet up. Again, calm, nice, clean, easy. No chaos, no confusion. G2 unable to apply any pressure.
But I still think it was that listening from the Thieves. It was the same energy, it was the same intensity, but there was a clarity there. They were so loud and so excited, but very, very well heard. So, shows in the scoreline, 1 or 2 lead changes there for the G2 boys, but not enough. A bit of a flat line in that second set. We were expecting to see the transformation. Doesn't happen there. Map 1 now a thing of the past. Congratulations to the Thieves. It's all theirs. Don't put your shoes on just yet though, friends. We're staying on Colossus for Search and Destroy.
And much like that game flow was, G2 Minnesota's Hardpoint this weekend so far has been flat, but their S&D has been on absolute form. That being said, it's a rematch on Colossus, and well, LAT to beat them the Hardpoint last time. They also beat them down in the Search as well. It was a 6-2 victory, and this was the final end of the weekend. We're in stage 2, we're looking at it going, LAT might have just fixed their Search and Destroy entirely. It was Neum showing off the flashiness with the snipes, but especially it is Scrap working with Hydra and Abizi every single round, and that SMG duo really started to run it down.
We talk about that snipe again. Neum has been the sniper here on Colossus. On other maps, we've seen Scrap make some different looks as well. So you do have options here. We're still waiting for the Hydra snipe debut, but we'll get to that another time. But Hydra, what a wizard in Search and Destroy he has been. Unbelievable work. 4th overall this weekend in the KD.
And again, he levels up his S&D throughout the year. We saw it in the final week where him and Abizi working as a tandem, and he continues to level it up as well. Not crazy on the opening duel wins, only 5, but nonetheless, towards the top. It's just the fact that he's sitting at a 2.3 KD, and he's getting, damage-wise, a kill and a half per round. He has had perfectly on-form output, and I think Colossus especially is a map where he's trying to level up his game.
Yeah, well, he's got to still go up against G2, and again, this has been one of the shining jewels in the crown of this squad, has been the Search and Destroy. They've looked good on nearly every map. They are very, very happy with it. Playmakers all across the board.
And the expectation, if you're playing against guys like Abizi and Hydra, not necessarily you're looking to get every single first blood, but you have to make sure you are there for the trades if you're unable to get them. We know G2's teamwork absolutely on point. Mamba has spoken about it in an interview. S&D slows down on land. They appreciate that game. gotta make sure you're getting these trades.
There you go, Liam. Oh, nice nade as well. Gets it all done. Not until there if Skies has a snipe of his own downrange. And 15. We slow things down once again, as you said, and the Thieves, every corner has one in it. Oh, and Liam, did he see that? And he cares. Player who's had a bit of trouble with his scope, just blocking the view of players in very, very tight spots like this. Skies, is he going to get out there? Soon he'll be a red dot. Soon he'll be there for the pickings. But this is very patient play from Liam.
Extremely so. Scrap on, meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, exchanging a couple shots, and they're just deciding of what direction they want to go. Looking like they're leaning towards A. Abizi has that bomb in hand, and Liam finally connects on that first blood. And now it's actually G2 making the mistake, falling into the trap, and patience pays off. LAT dominance in round one.
They just run at Esther for that final kill. And I like the attempt there. G2 go down a man and immediately try to turn the tables. They immediately try to take initiative back. Bad news, Abizi's in the corner.
And not only that, Hydra, again, just the patience. Doesn't get the first blood, but that is what, a minute in the round before Neum finally connects on that snipe, and Hydra not only pre-aims for one, ready for the second guy, prepared against Minnesota. And hey, a perfectly calibrated round number one. And that is exactly how LAT wanted that round to play out.
Last minute adjustment, last minute decision here on their defending round. Big Skies, big Cesar Bueno now with that sniper in hand. Again, back up towards that B street we go. No connection there from Scrap's nade, no follow-up either. Similar look here. As G2 square up. And the Thieves again, incredibly patient play.
It's a mirrored map as well. Hydra playing the exact same spot. LAT basically swapping what they're doing on offense and defense. There's the sniper battle. Swing and a miss, and don't miss, don't lose. Skies delivers the first blood.
What you want? Couple of taps there to force them away. Estriel with a ton of information there on the hop, and here comes Krem to pick up the next. So look at that from the Thieves though. Wrapped around, back towards the bomb site, looking for those kills. As soon as G2 trying to get involved, the fight is on.
I think once LAT call out the information, Hydra's gonna hit this pinch, and there's the go button. He's got a battle against Skies while the bomb goes down. Successful plant, and Abizi gets caught. Now it's Scrap and Hydra working together.
Can't get away with his life. Hydra on the flank, managed to find a one. Scrap gets given another one as well, so now the round complete. G2 simply too many mans.
That is their key to victory. Even if they're not getting all the kills, make sure you get the trades. Nia misses a shot, Skies immediately exposes him, gets that first blood. Both Hydra and Scrap make it a little bit mixy. The trades instantaneous. That is aggressive play from Skies as well. The call and response is in. LAT will be back on the attack.
Little saucy snipe there from Skies, gets himself two. Third round's on us. Not a huge amount of love towards the B-bomb site yet. A's been getting most of the attention. And Neum, oh, he lands it this time, so he's in position, but nobody home. All over towards the right-hand side of the map, over towards A. Hydra starts the fight right, gets smacked. And Scrap's not in position just yet for the
team kill.
A team kill. Skies just took out a teammate and it bounces back. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's the start of the round for you. Fun mechanic in a 3v3.
On bomb plant by A. Neum misses, gets away for now. My word. Over to Scrap. And G2, the human centipede around the outside.
Yeah, we're playing mind games. And Estriel actually breaks off from this one. So again, once there's contact, they're going to have the pinch.
It's going to be a 2v2 over towards the bomb site, and it's going to be the war of the flank, which Estriel has already won. Lovely work. Sniper out of play. Abizi gone down now, and Scrap a 1v3. Have they identified it? They sure have. 20 seconds on the clock. G2 take the lead.
Yeah, on point with those play calls in Search and Destroy. You are never fighting a single member of G2 Minnesota. You're going to be fighting 2 or 3 for every single engagement. Hydra got a little bit of damage there for the first tags. He flies out trying to trade his own kill. All of a sudden, 3 people on his screen. And of course, G2 roaming together. They make the perfect break-off call. And as soon as Estriel gets the kill over towards P4, you see the LAT players, it descends into chaos. Heads on a swivel, don't know where to look. The round breaks down immediately.
Yeah, they're everywhere at that point in time. All bases covered there. Good stuff from G2. Couple of sprees there from Krep and Estriel to play with. The Skies. We've seen this spot work so many times. Such a tight angle. But if Abizi goes for the hop, it will end in tears. Still there, G2, slow start, not going to make too much motion. And now to B.
This is everybody as well. Niam's going to spot the whole squad at a point. He's working together with Hydra on the defensive end, but it's a juke in towards tunnel. It's Scrap right now, the lone defender over towards A. G2 looking overwhelmed.
Niam took a shot as well. Gets involved. Oh my, there's so much more they thought was here. Kremp commits, and he goes down. 1v3 now for Skies. He gets himself one. Can he get away with any more? What a shot this would be, son. Hold your nerve. Don't let the COD timing hit.
Now they're paying their respects. Don't give him anything to work with and shut him down. There you go, LAT, keeping it under control. These are mirrored rounds as well. You get baited out. The good tags, the damage on Niam. You want to slide in and get those trades. All of a sudden, 3 LAT players on your screen. Teamwork being shown off on both sides. A mistake-free Colossus.
I've seen a couple of those big 2-pint glasses vanish. Well done, Birmingham. You've done a very, very good job so far, but we're not quite done today yet. All right, 2-2, here we go. A 3-1 split here for the Thieves on defense.
Maybe looking to take a swing. This might be an aggressive play call. At SMG duo, at least they've capitalized on tunnel, and no, Hydra right back to his home. Loves to play the creddies. And this is a standoff battle.
Uh-oh.
Kremp and Esther are there, but they're gone. Now Hydra in a bit of a pinch.
I think he's trying to get out of this situation. He's bit off a little bit more than he can chew, but soon he might be giving the boys of G2 indigestion. No, they have left. A-bomb side front, but a quick hit now. Esther through top. Oh, Kremp finds another. Over to Hydra. Gone! What a retake. Niam alone in a 1v4. And that is the round.
This is strat calls as well. The IGLs right now on either team. Whoever's making the communicative front, I mean, right now on point. You see the timing just ever so slightly off from LAT. And once that first kill falls, I mean, the rounds are collapsing on both sides.
And again, it is very back-to-back. It's back and forth. I've yet to see Niam Snipe really get involved, but that does not mean he'll put it away. Bomb defusal, good stuff. I wonder who got that. Because again, thinking about Hellstorms, there's a couple of players on sprees here for G2, and a Hellstorm in a game of Search and Destroy, massive.
Be a big impact. We've had a back and forth game, a call and response. LAT, it's their turn to try, and G2 looking to achieve that separation.
And it might give it to Kremp or Estriel, so points to be thought of there. Well, that's going to be the opening break now from G2. And we've seen a few of those. Very, very similar to every other round.
And now LAT have the most map space on defense, at least under control. Now you're not comfortable moving over towards A. You're going to fall into the trap of Hydra, but there's never just one. It is always 3. The entire team of Minnesota force it through, get the Bloods after, and now they got a 3v2.
Even Niam, oh my God, he's found himself in the tunnel. He misses a shot, now he's tagged up, has to run for it. They cross out. Estriel guns them down. They flip out through tunnel. And there was an opportunity there for Niam to pick up a big old collateral.
Separation, though, achieved as Estriel 8-3. And you already know the assists right now coming through for G2, gonna be on point. Again, this is a map, you play against this team, you're always fighting an army.
The G4, am I right? I'll stop. I'll stop. It's late. I'll stop. Thieves starting to lag a little here at 4-2. And wicked work from Esther. And again, incredibly close to that Hellstorm. Defensive round, no trophy yet, so he's not getting you 3 points.
Working on the Eiffel Tower shot before Paris as well, so we're thinking long-term if we're G2.
We've got that tunnel play if they want it. Right now, the A-bomb site is covered in the Thieves. Bomb's making its way over there as well. Looking for the plant, Niam gets a freebie there. Lovely stuff. Estriel gets away. No trade. So that's a man advantage to LA.
And to get a kill and to get out as well is a rare sight. That is an achievement right now for LAT. Bomb planted. Huge opportunity.
Go on, Skies. What a shot. There's a quick counter here from the LA Thieves. They're trying to get involved, but they found nothing but dust. Skies once again on the approach towards the bomb site. Doesn't look left. Cut down at a hail of gunfire. Niam gets the pair. It is all on Mumbai in the 1v3. Looking for the retake. He's alone. And it is a problem indeed. The Thieves survive. Pull it back by 1.
And Neum is the guy. He is there to bounce you back. He gets the first blood. He gets out. And a few things were accomplished in the round. Obviously, the win. You shut down the spree there of Estriel. He was on a 5. He was looking for the Hellstorm. Well, now that thought is going to be quelled. And I feel like at this point, LAT can have a ton of confidence in their 4th. Neum has been on point for this squad.
Real shot of life into the veins of the Thieves when they needed it the most. 4-3. The sprees are all done. No worries about Estriel's. He might have still got it, but we'll see in a moment. And Neum still a sniper by the B-bomb site. And again, this has been a successful spot. A really tight angle and a hard shot to hit here. All the jump checks. Some of the stuns gone. Haven't heard too many frag grenades explode. There's one. Heavy pockets for both our teams. Great start from Scrap. That is a delightful first and incredible damage into the first man. The bomb has now been dropped over by the A-bomb site. Quick recovery, and they're right back out at G2.
Again, to get a first blood and to get out, that is huge for LAT.
Oh, easy. That bullet had your name on it. Thankfully, Scrap finds you another. Mamba getting involved. Abizi from upstairs, and now it is all on to Krem. This is a 1v3, which he now has lost any chance of winning. That was the opportunity. The window slammed shut. The Thieves equalize.
And like tears in the rain, that 4-2 lead has been washed away, disappeared, no longer. Even up right now, playing at best of 3 here in this S&D. A square-up battle between these two squads, and the way this is shaped up, everybody's teamwork is on point. This might just be the quest to get that first blood.
We've seen Hydra's stats. He's been lovely at it so far here at Major 2. A little bit of a squawk of a seagull, and we go again. Thieves on attack. And that's the double nade over the top. Will it connect? Absolutely not. Mamba plays it safe, plays it right back. And this does give up a little bit of sight towards the bomb site. A chance to get involved. Hydra still has his smoke to play, and G2 are trying to take it from him. Scrap! He's taken a pair. Hydra joins him, and what an assault this is! LA Thieves!
First time we've seen G2 try to get aggressive there on the defensive end. And that round ended in a matter of moments, maybe 5 seconds there from first kill to final. Scrap just sends you to hell.
All right, well, map point, Thieves. What a comeback we have got here. One of the search and destroy wizards at work there, Beezy, calling the play. Definitely not talking about dinner yet. What a run this has been from 4-2 to 4-5. Massive sprees here for the Thieves. And Neum, will this be the round where his lightning can strike? Skies is ever so close, but not a pixel show. No shoulder, no silhouette.
Oh God, he's so close.
Not today. Back over towards the A-bomb site we go.
Abizi's making noise on the minimap as well. They're trying to bait some of these players out over towards this A site, LAT. 3 players are here.
Yeah, nice drive usage as well. That's going to deny the attack. But again, look how close G2 is. They are chomping at the bit to get in there towards the bomb site. Abe, he might be the first man on contact. He does have teammates behind him. The firing squad is on through the smoke. Estra's trying to make something happen. In go the kill team over the top. The first 2 trades are in. Mum and Out still trying to keep position here. The bomb has yet to be planted. The scope of Neum spotted out. And this might be a play call here from the Thieves. So they're going to fast on up. No, Abizi dives for it. Another trade. Another kill. Bueno! Round 11. Well, a counter from G2.
A nervy one. You can see it on their faces, a stressful moment. An elimination match, having to battle back here in the S&D. It was a 4-2 lead blown, but they have brought it right back. 1 round for G2 to tie up the series, or if LAT get it, a 2-0 advantage for them would be massive.
Not as massive as Sky's melons are for that round. Gongs out, round 11, here we go. As stock standard as it could possibly be. This time though, Hydra has pushed far forward up towards that B-bomb site, a little bit closer to the line of G2.
Well, spotted out, so there's no mystery. Minute and 10 left on this game clock. G2, everybody's starting to get grouped together. They thought they saw Hydra in the tunnel. They are incorrect. They do not have track of them.
It's the same strat again, the A-bomb site defense. Will G2 hit the stack up again once more and try to find it? No Trent flying this time round. Looking for the numbers. Thieves. They dance and shuffle just a little bit. This allows Zestro to get in position. He has managed to make it to the bomb site undetected. Can't get away with his life. Abe's on first.
Trying to hold this on a 3v4. Good luck.
Here we go. Over the top, up on the trade. Hydra once again. He stays alive, but now it's a 2v1. And Hydra deleted from the bomb site. He couldn't catch a break, and he couldn't catch a member of G2. And the search and destroy puts us at 1-1. And that is the G2 of old, finding wins and search and destroy. We have waited for them to show up, and it only took them to that round 11.
A delicate game. That one was there on Colossus. You know, G2 taking a massive sigh of relief after that one. Clutching up, showing off some good ice, and going to deliver us there into the overload. Taking a quick break before we get back, but we might just have a series on our hands.
Yeah, it might be a late one here, Birmingham, but hey, I'm not complaining. I don't think any of you are either. G2, LA Thieves. A beautiful bit of trade work there, and again, the sort of the situations you find yourself in on Colossus, you have to play that opening fight perfectly. And every single time, G2 nearly didn't get the first. They walk away with the damage after the fact. And kudos to them playing that statue so well. Well, Colossus done. Now to exposure. The overload between these two squads. Chance, how are we feeling?
Well, now that Minnesota's been able to tie it up, you're feeling a bit more comfortable. But LAT, I think, have had a bit of a stronger hand. So if you're leaning in direction, we'll go that way. But we'll see when we get into it.
Well, we're going to get into a break before we get into that. But a very exciting series here. A lower bracket matchup. The loser goes home. The winner goes to Sunday. We go to a break. And when we come back, it's more beer. It's more Call of Duty.
Official controller of the CDL. Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
COD Champs tickets are on sale now. Come see the best teams lock in for this season's grand finale in fabulous Las Vegas. All 4-day passes come with early venue access. Head to phasevegas.com or scan the QR code to get your tickets now.
Big GG.
The guild took the hard hit.
Oh, that was roll for bears. Aw.
Got the hard point. Hardpoint contested.
Oh my.
Oh my god!
Goodness. Oh no.
Hello? Are we good? Hello? Show me the play again.
Watch it again.
You play that. It's in red. It's in red. It's red everywhere. It's red everywhere. Oh my god.
Running. We're just running at him.
They're playing my court. They have to play. They are both water. Three. One shot. There's two water. They were both. They went red. They went red, Clay. They? Yeah. They went red. Both red. Both inside red. Both inside red. They went front door. They went front door.
He's hopping. Watch the
water. I have your word. Back door. They didn't see you yet. Nice! Let's go, Clay!
Yes, sir.
Weak.
One shot low. Nice,
Rug was weak. He was weak. I'm just holding on.
Right one, Jin.
I couldn't get him. He's one off a street, Teach. He's working bomb quick. He's playing confident.
You saw him. You can't get on until 8. Oh, frag. Wait, what?
Alright, we gotta regain. Bro. He's one off a street. Come on, Teach. Let's go.
All good.
He's one off a street.
Ain't no other frag on, bro.
All good.
Stun Zig. Zig dead.
Weakest.
Front window dead, damn. Back spawns. I'm gonna get one more kill here and then I'm rotating. Alright, lad, I'll get 2 more, then I'll rotate. I'm here. He's dead. Got one, there's another one in the back on me. In the back dead. Last guy hill.
Welcome back, my fellow Holy Divers, ready to rock and roll into map number 3 of this series, the LA Thieves in G2 Minnesota, ready to party on an exposure overload. What a vibe change this one's been.
Yeah, and you see LAT turning out free drinks, so they are all about their business going into this one. It is going to be lights out. It is going to be fun and a spectacle we might have. Right now, 2 strong squads on this stage, and Neum right now, one of the front runners in this game mode for Overload. Woo! He has been an absolute monster. Anything this team needs him to do, he has delivered time and time again. And Hardpoint, he does the dirty work. And S&D is breaking out the snipe to help out the squad in control. He has been sheer and utterly dominant.
His positions, his plays, everything, even his goals, a 2nd overall there. Minnesota making their way back to the stage. Not a beverage in hand, strictly business. Now, depending on how this match goes, depending on how it all ends up, they might be having a beer at the bar later. But we'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to buy a big old game of exposure ahead of us. That is a fantastic mode. Overload has been really fun since we've got it here in Black Ops 7. Yeah, I've got no idea where this one's going now. For the start of this, I was like, you know, Thieves in the respawn, they're really solid there when it comes to that. Obviously, the first hard point, good. But now that we get here, I feel like it's anyone's game. That is a good thing for us, COD fans, eating well tonight in Birmingham.
Yeah, it's been a Freudian Saturday as well, so I got to get my mind out of the gutter as these guys making sure they're keeping their hands warm. Nothing else going on there, but I think the question is, can a rookie like Neum on a main stage, keep in mind his first event, he is playing in front of a crowd of 5,500. Mamba, well, at least he's got 1 major so far under his belt, but both of these players, both of these rookies have delivered relatively consistently as well, so expect a strong competition, but Neum, if he can even remotely keep up the level of production he has had, LAT, so happy to be sitting with him on the stage.
In his short time in the league, he has taught us so much about how to play Overload, and he has certainly brought the LA Thieves success to the mode. And a nice lead going into the next hard point, obviously a wicked thing there for the Thieves, and we've still got to get into it. Exposure, map number 3. This one's to take the lead. The coaches vacate the stage at great pace. G2, they have not been bad at the mode whatsoever.
And keep in mind, they're doing this with a .94 KD, so not necessarily the strongest in slang, but you are looking for efficiency. And map number 1, LAT, it was dead even on the slang. They won by about 80. G2 making sure they capitalize on every single moment they get in the opening break right now. Well, the nades only connect for Hydra.
So team, we talk about efficiency. It doesn't necessarily matter about that possession or the kills. So far, it is going to be an early grab there for the LA Thieves. They do lose it quickly. That mid-map dance is now on, Trent. Trying to get the B goal play going. That's not going to happen anymore. Next wave of G2 up.
Yeah, both these teams right now are doing their homework as well. You've been everything nice and safe. Now he picked up the device, running for the hill, straight to the clutches of 3. 2 in the feed there from Estriel, and they are just going to be gone. Neum on the chase, but he's not quick enough. G2, the first ones to strike. Estriel gonna bring it home.
Looking at that as well. That's going to be the first in. Looking at that top spawn, though, you don't have positional advantage here. The LA Thieves, they're going to get themselves on top of that ball as soon as it appears. The Krem lying in wait, looking for that mid-map hit.
Well, if this device gets touched, that's when he's going to hit that go button. Meanwhile, in your spawn, can't clean him up. That's Neum. That's what he does best, and that is LAT with the instant response. Oh, how quick the cookie crumbles.
Oh, 1-1 so fast. A BC3 spree still going as well now. He's going to get himself to the bottom side of the map, and you were looking a little bit shaky right now, G2. They can't get out of their end. And another big kill at mid, and that is going to be an open lane now for the LA Thieves to work with. Abizi looking for his 5th kill over the top. There's number 5. The dive over there is not going to happen, so you're not going to see the move. Oh my, another. No run. But they've got the numbers. Surely the Thieves put this through.
Oh, they're going to get it unless a final nade comes through. There you go. Score number 2. A fast-paced game. G2 get the first response, and they get punched in the mouth, and nobody knows how to react until that happens.
Well, it's a big surprise. Whatever happens, good God! They're Beasy, 10-3, and he's streaked out as well. Hellstorm's massive.
Jaegers have been raining out right now for LAT, and they're going to continue their path of destruction. Abizi, well, he's only showing the juke. Both of his teammates pushed up towards mid. He's waiting for the kills, then they'll make the call.
Well, the ball. Speaking of Jaegers, these Titans are on attack. Slowly but surely etching our way towards the A goal. Hydra times it right. There's the hit. He's technically got a free reign to do this, but they've got no idea. As the B goal is wide open. Get over there, run it through, A, over the top. 3-1.
And G2 forgot how to play the game mode. There's a giant indicator of the actual device. They leave it behind. Baited, distracted by the kills. G2 dropping the ball, feeling the nerves on the main stage.
The thing about you right now, the LA Thieves are getting these goals given to them, and they are not going to say no. G2 winding up for the perfect attack here. They have the numbers. Can they start proceedings well? The answer is no. It's going to be Neum in the feed. Takes a good one at long range, takes a second over to Abizi, fighting his way forward, and G2 wiped off the ball.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 kills going towards Neum, and now he's got a nade to meet you off the spawn. Looking good on the next and lands on top of Krip, and now you get to play the juke game, and I don't know where LAT is going to go, leaning towards a Hydra, the front man.
There it is. Mutman's not going to account for this. He's not going to check the back either. My good God, look at this! Fuseli gets a third, no capture! Can Hydra do it all? Yes, he can! The whistle blows early at 4-1.
Getting worked in World Starred in that half. Neum doing 180s with the pistol. Abizi doing the same, and Hydra says, I want to take my turn. That's my best play.
I think he, oh no, he did. I thought he hit the in-game chat for an absolute throwback, and G2 are stunned after the first half. We are zipping through this game of exposure. Highlights, did we get any? It was so quick.
Yeah, you're going to see just again a collection of World Stars after Hydra with the extra emphasis on it, but clean work out of Neum. I mean, at one point he got 4 out of 4 kills he's looking for. That's what it looks like to be on the receiving end of it. And the only good news for G2 in that half is that the clock doesn't reset. They get the full 5 minutes to try to make up for that deficit.
Maybe they're kills there. 3 and 10, 6 and 10 skies. These boys are not exactly producing here. Hydra straight through the middle of the map. Another one there. The possession is unbelievable. 3 dead. We could be looking at a run here. A big kill on the man in the middle. Yes, Mamba is down and out. And now the attack is on. Which goal will it be? Towards A we go. And Hydra, a slow and steady play. The timing good on the damage. No capture yet. And Abizi still lives. Well, he did.
Yeah, I had the jukes for a moment. Now Scrap in the God spot in effect. Yeah, you're going to have to run away from him. But yeah, you're trying to run away the wrong way. And now you're just going to help him out. You come on, spawn, the Hellstorm lands on top of you. LAT is just going to be farming these kills.
To think that he nearly got the goal there as well. Well, Neum is in position for this. What a Hellstorm. And Neum is going to run on in. Living up to the namesake of the Thieves, they've stolen the fifth.
So handsome, always in the right spot. 12 and 7 with the overload score. Abizi had 17. And right now, G2 Minnesota getting stuffed out. They're just fighting for any degree of confidence they can get. I don't think Abizi has any interest in giving it to him.
We've got a bit of a pinch here. We forced the boys back over towards mid, but it doesn't seem to matter. Can Mama get 2? He can. That's an opportunity now to get forward. A man on your spawn, though, that does turn the heads. That makes you think again about the play. But at 5-1, you've got to go, boys.
And they're so disconnected. Instead of trying to leave him, they pick it up so late. So by the time Ezreal touches it, the entire team is there. G2 have lost the thread, lost the concept. They don't know what they want to do in this half.
Well, you just lost the win. Your sales might be up, but it is not going that way anymore. Now Thieves, once again, possession is there. Hydra finds a couple through the middle of the map, but this is what LA want. They can now move it back towards the middle of the map, quick reset, regroup, and call the play.
Yeah, bent and broken. We're parking the bus with 3 minutes. Why not just be annoying, drive him insane, demoralize him before map 4?
Yeah, that's a tough one. This might be the icing on the cake. Well, here we go, a couple of kills. If you do die in this position, relinquishing control can be very difficult, and you might be looking at a goal. There we go. Sometimes you park the bus, sometimes you don't put the parking brake on. You roll down the hill, 5-2.
Well, happy birthday. Take that gift. Still, though, down by 3. Only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to work with. Nice shots there out of skies. He's the man trying to play deep lane, but as he gets traded, well, it is just a reset game. We're going for spawn kills, but this is not how you win this game.
Both our teams, they do survive the reset. Neum, oh, he's in trouble now. He's on the run. Krem's behind him. take care of one problem. You've got the mid-map battle to win, and you have lost it. Abeezy's 20-9. My goodness. He's looking for a few more here. The Hellstorm is gone. It did guarantee you a score, so for now that's a good thing. But G2, they have picked it up in the kills department.
Well, you can just see though from LAT, based on their positioning, they're just trying to play keep away. And maybe switching up the pace is something that could cost them. Device in hand, not going to be able to run away just yet, but at least G2 finally grouped up together.
Oh, Hydra, he's doing a lovely job here. Pressure now on the carrier. God, lovely work. And the big kills there allows now this column of the LA Thieves to roll on through. The A goal is an option, but with Liam on the reset towards middle now, is anyone's guess.
Well, they're showing the threat of the rotation. You got Abeezy still pushed up the right side. Well, he's traded out, so you're going to be forced on the top side. Oh. First one here to meet him falls. Next one in line to meet him falls at least by the hands of Neum. This is the man you want with the device in hand.
Pressure's now on. Pressure relieved. Towards the back line now we go. G2. A bit of a scramble here to defend.
I mean, this is just time wasted. Another 10, 15 seconds goes by, and it'll be mathematically impossible for G2 to make this comeback. Neum, a patient, hyper-present in this game.
Well, they're not letting him get away with it. They're charging him down. Neum, can he get through the threshold, up the stairs, round the corner? He only has. He's done it again. He's still alive. Another Houdini moment for Neum. He's got players all over it. That is unbelievable for the sick.
Proud man gets paid, and now he gets to call game.
Hellstorm, it is fireworks celebrating the victory here. LA Thieves on exposure. This has been a thing of beauty. Not a massive amount of kills, and now we're going to run up the bill. 6-2 will be it. G2 Minnesota now down, going into the next hardpoint.
Yeah, this has been an absolute stuffing. Demoralizing, potentially, and well, Neum joining the LA Thieves. Now you get to run it up.
There we go, what a run. A 5 spree. We could see a few more kills here, but LA Thieves, everything top to bottom, possession, kills, good decisions, and even ones, you know, we go for the cheeky run, despite the man advantage, they find the goals. LA Thieves, what a spectacular man, and again, a demoralizing one there for G2. Can they bounce back now? We test the mind games, test the mental acuity and the resolve of these boys. Going into next, G2 down, LA Thieves, match point. The respawns continue to be a blessing for the Thieves.
Hey, hype him up in the game mode, and the Swiss Army Neum delivers. Absolute goods there. He's got the sweat on his brow, but there was no sweat in game. Wipe that off and have that new addition to this rookie class, proving that this year, 2026, the rookies are a threat.
Yeah, that sweat is well deserved. What a great map he played there. Fantastic work from the Thieves. Again, lead now theirs firmly. Will we get to that 5th and final map? We'll find out. A little bit of den, a little bit of raid as we get now towards the very end of this series, the end of the night here at DreamHack. And Neum, what a play. That final run was a glorious goal. Brilliant stuff from him, that 6-2 score. And again, the first half was so decisive and so good. G2's chances of victory there dropped dramatically. 24 and 12, lovely stuff.
And any indication of that game, you got Sky going 12 and 23. He had 16 assists. Team might have been there for the trades, but struggling to get those kills, and Escriel struggling as well. They had the first hit, and then they just started making mistake after mistake. I know I'm only an armchair psychologist, no official degree, but G2 certainly looking nervous on the main stage for the first pair of maps. A big sigh of relief there after they won that round 11, but the ice, in fact, melted.
I mean, that was pure possession there, 85% in both halves. LA Thieves absolutely in full control, and they did not relinquish that in the slightest. Efficient work, exceptional skill. This from Scrap, over the top. That denying the carrier in that moment, causing so many problems. It keeps the EMP in position, and it forces the rest of G2 to respond to that moment. A big 3 from A, and Neum puts it through.
I've seen all the chatter from the community about this game mode, and I think everyone's ranked play experience shows that this game mode is punishing. You make a single mistake or your teammates make a single mistake, it immediately turns into a capture. You immediately start pointing fingers, and how many world stars do we see? 180s with a pistol rolling through, Neum with the perfect clips, getting 3 over towards P2, and a peach of a nade over top solar panels. LAT, they got to do whatever they wanted.
And they get confidence at all-time high for the LA Thieves, and that is saying something. Oh, Den Hardpoint, both our squads, they love a bit of Den. And that raid search and destroy for game 5. And if it's anything like the Colossus, please, let's just go the distance tonight, this Saturday at the Major. This has been so sensational. We're on our way to Den. Chance, obviously, both squads, not terrible records. G2 happy to see it go through in the previous series against Optic. Weren't happy with the result. How do you feel about this one?
I just think LAT have leveled up their gameplay. Their level of efficiency has been on point. That first hard point, basically dead even on the slang. And that's a Colossus that they made look easy with an 80-point game. Obviously the slang a bit crazy there on the map 3, but it turned into domination. And the only negative stat you could point to from LAT, 8 first bloods. Lose around 11, but so many of those first bloods they have got traded out instantly. I think LAT, maybe not in their final form, but certainly in a form looking good for that championship Sunday.
One day at a time. Coach is on the stage, getting those final words out. Looks like Shane and Sender have left the Thieves to gather their thoughts alone. Looney there on the side of G2, getting those last moments through. Coaching staff have done all they can. Now it is up to the boys to fight their way to that game 5. Can they get to raid? There's a map 1 looked, and again, as you said, Chance, kills were fantastic either side. Both teams playing it relatively even, but the score could not have been further apart.
Well, I mean, if you're still getting good production, I feel like the way this is going for Minnesota, they just want to be able to settle into the map, let the kills start to come to them. It might genuinely be a situation of opening break, a necessity for these guys to get the ball rolling, try to find that flow right off the jump. I think if LAT are able to capitalize, it is going to be a problem. This is your rookie battle here on the main stage. Has been looking good in those cowboy boots, but we are down to Major 2, and Niam, I mean, can't say more kind things about the kid. Does whatever is needed for this team. If you want to watch him on the minimap, he'll be making the heads-up plays, blocking the spawns, good in the comms, filling in his role exactly where he needs to, and letting his teammates really shine.
Yeah, we've talked about it to no end, but the rookie class of 26 has been nothing short of amazing. We'll see which rookie makes it to Sunday here. We go to Den. For the last time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for that raid. I want it. I need it. Will we get it? All the Thieves say no. It's off to TGI Fridays.
Miles, I know you're just chasing that golden dragon. No response there first. Get that advantage potentially off the rim. Get the nades going. Get the flow going. Let's get it on.
Ding, ding. Here we go. Back in a P1. And the opening dance here, I mean, what a contest this is. Niam's going to end it, but there we go. The ring around the 3 dead right now for the Thieves. That is a handsome looking minimap for them. And Hydra keeping them at bay now as the time ticking away.
Oh yeah, he's moving. That is the old Hydra POV we are used to. Dancing, dipping, diving all across this map. Waiting for the kills, but there's no noise. It's a free and easy pinch. It gets red. It doesn't matter. Look at every single kill going their way. Mamba, the only player on G2 to get a kill it all Hydra, outslaying them himself.
5-0 there for the young Frenchman. Look at all his P2 right now, and it is a lovely thing. If you are Scrap, that is a power position to be had. And over to Hydra, can he get his 6th now? It is a very heavily populated minimap. The kill to Barber gets it, and then comes number 7 around the corner. He's going to have that as well. And G2 Minnesota once again, another dead, where they go dry on P1.
And I felt like they needed to win the opening break. Didn't get that. Feel like they need to win that rotation. Not going to get this one either. You need to shut down Hydra. Finally, you bring him down, but it's not before you already have a 50-point deficit. You're nowhere near home, and by God, we're going to bed early tonight.
60 points and climbing to the 1 of G2 Minnesota. The team is on a breadstick. Skies though still with the donut. Can we turn that around here, G2? This is what it looked like against Optic. Again, they were just a little slow out of the blocks, and now they get themselves into even more trouble. Niam down. Sky's lovely too. Turns it all around over the top. Goes up easy. Lovely kill. And still scrap time to the Thieves.
Yeah, and you can feel how disconnected these pushes are from G2 in this moment. Desperate to secure the rotation, but already a BZ in the feed. Strike, Scrap the next one to get it. Hydra just gets the walk for free over to time. G2 Minnesota unable to win a single gunfight. They have ceased to shoot back.
A couple of big hits now. What? Thieves are in again. G2 from 1 to 2. The scoreline has changed. Oh my word, here they come. Through Dojo, but Scrap snaps in. Last man gone. Thieves are on one here on Dead.
I don't think they're going to slow down either. We might witness the worst beatdown we have seen all year. G2 Minnesota might just be breaking, but they have broken through the time. A little bit of love. Can they make anything happen? No, they cannot. LAT immediately punch back. It's going to be a 100-point lead.
Yeah, they got down tonight really fast. Rotations off for Near. He's going towards New. Look at the damage in the first and second. No way he nearly got it out of laid an egg. 3 dead though. The G2 are in position to turn their fate around here on Dead. They've got the new hard point. They have it all. Can they get a man in there?
Well, they're going to get 10 seconds at least off this rotation before LAT can break it. They're sending Hydra and Neum to get those spawns. Everybody else working for the break.
Here we go. Thieves now. There's going to be a couple through the side. Mamba line up. He's in the perfect position for these kills. Estriel. He's the first. Hydra can't be sneaky about it. And you have held on. So far, so good.
Yeah, good job on the hunting game. Now you know LAT, they're going to be forcing through the front. You have fought off the back spawns. Now you got to deal with the pressure.
Skies sends it forward. He does go down with his troubles, but Estriel might be able to get another one here. Lovely work. Neum the scrap. The drive-by from Estriel gets the damage into the next man, but it's not enough to prevent the break. Neum in the close corner gets his, and Scrap reinforces time with the trophies.
There's no need to work for it. Just walk them down. Every single kill now going their way. 3 spree from Neum, a 3 there from Scrap, sliding away to your victory. First set of rotations is in, and the scoreboard tells the entire story. 2 best players in the game potentially putting in the work.
Put in the work indeed. Hydra now. Oh yeah, gets enough. The second set is upon us, folks, and if you're joining us, yeah, it's a bit of a beatdown. G2 have got to turn this around now. We have seen some spectacular comebacks here in Black Ops 7. And will this be another? Scrap says absolutely not, lads. Finds himself another and drags all these players down in their hit points.
Well, find a little bit secure. It took him an entire half to wake up just a little bit, but going hill time until you look at the feed, and they all fall down. The domino effect is there, and the butterfly effect kicking in as well. Now the Hydra effect gets to run you down in the spawn, can only collect 1, and the fight just not good enough. That is the pinstripe kill feed. Stealing that one. T1 hill time and the spawns LAT. They got it all.
That's unreal stuff. Every possible decision you make, there's an issue. Neum's 2. No one there to contest it. It's Hydra with the coverage at great range with the Dravik. And again, 145 and climbing in a P2.
Mamba versus the entire team. Able to get the first, trade it out immediately, and well, LAT might get the spawn. Skies wants to wait for his teammates to try to make this strike, and the shots are just simply not connected.
Yeah, it's a big disconnect here from G2 Minnesota. Another one from Abizi. What a pick up on the pitch. Scrap now, the player through couches. Stops him, slows it all down. Hydra finds it, and another over 100-point lead. Now we go. Scrap pushing the front line forward. We have a flank from Krem, but it might be too late. 30 seconds to go.
This is an elimination game as well. This is tournament life on the line right now for G2. They have battled their way in towards the new time, but as the kills get traded, I'm trying to give you a little bit extra, playing for the spawners as well. So heads up on the gameplay. Hydra good for 2. Mamba, the response is in, but the hill time being chalked up. G2, they want the rotation. They're going to trade away the scrap time, but this is scrap time. You got to fight for every single second, gentlemen. You are down by 120.
Hellstorm. Hydra's early Hellstorm. He's had his back pocket burning a hole in him for a while now. Into Dojo, no connection, but it does force Estriel inside at the very least. Marco's going to watch the mid-map push, and now Krem. Lovely work there. Saves Abizi off the map.
He seemed to place her. That rubs on everybody.
Lovely coverage and suppression here. G2 hold it down. Nice 2 in the feed there from Skies. Lovely work. The last man in the middle of the map. Abizi, worry about him later. For now, boys, it's all about the hard point.
Best moment of stasis they had. Able to take down Abizi as well. Finally, G2 now officially in the driver's seat, at least in control of the map. A long way to go. Teamwork is going to be there, and it immediately washes away LAT. They run them over again.
Back to the 100-point lead, and we are still keeping it very much abreast for the LA Thieves. Another rotation on. It's going to be a foot race here. Skies gets himself into position. He's totally surrounded right now. What a read from Hydra!
That's his spot, can't take it from him.
Wrote the book on that one. New hard point up. G2 once again in. And Hydra, what a difficult player to deal with.
And overwhelmed. Now they're just getting a little bit of practice in. That first lobby break didn't work. Well, the second one, they do it to a T. Beezy, by the way, this is back-to-back games with virtually 2 minutes of hill time. He's been the soaker. His teammates have gotten all the kills. And in the meantime, Neum is caught up to the Slayers in the kills column. LAT, everybody's clicking. This is Championship Sunday form.
They're looking like it. They've still got to get there to 230 and climbing. They can, in theory, get it all done here, folks. A wicked set of kills. The LA Thieves continue to soak away. Next attack from G2. How effective can it be as Scrap? Like a turret on the outside, laying down shots. Final 5 seconds here. G2, gotta go, gotta get in there. And it is done. Nowhere to be seen. They're on dead. A devastating loss. An elation there from the Thieves as a plan all comes together. They make it to Sunday. And in what a fashion. Dominance in the respawns.
No stress, no fear, good sportsmanship, but an easy day there for LAT. They're looking to get a good night's rest before they move into Championship Sunday and make amends of Major 1, but on form. Slayers rise to the occasion. Swiss Army Neum as good as can be. This team is going to be something fierce tomorrow.
Hey, certainly will. Good night's rest. And it looks like an interview with Neum on its way, but hey, beautiful stuff there from the LA Thieves. All the problems we have had with the squad and their gameplay coming into this major has been addressed. It was a long and arduous campaign to get here. They took some hefty losses. The wins were sweet as well, but really it is the improvement. All they had to do was make it to this tournament, and they have done so with something special. Those improvements are huge.
And to the boys of Bronx, safe travels going home as you're making your exit. I know you beat the enemy of Paris Gentlemen. Now you're fighting the enemy of sobriety. Everybody be safe tonight.
Be safe indeed. Look at those non-traders. Nothing too spectacular in this, but La La Land, the end of the series there. No need for raid game 5. And aside from that Colossus, not a lot shown from G2.